I think Formula One is unique because it is the pinnacle of motorsport. Everything about it is quite extreme. If you look at what people see, the performance of the car is extremely fast. It is the fastest racing formula in the world. Where you really see Formula One, the pure pace of Formula One, is around high-speed corners. If you ever see a car going around, particularly a circuit like Silverstone, where you do have these nice sweeping corners, it is almost like it's on rails. It's almost beyond belief the way this car will actually stick to the ground and go around the circuit. So it is on the edge all the time, which I think makes it quite unique.
Well, Formula One cars are very sophisticated cars, and in order to extract the full potential performance in the car, we have to operate it very close to the theoretical limits to which it's been designed. Now, we're restricted in the amount of testing we can do, so we rely heavily on simulation, and then when we get to the track, we need to make sure that we're operating the car in the way the simulation says we should. To give you an idea of just how much data we collect, we're measuring about 18,000 channels of data on the racing car at the moment. That's pressures, temperatures, speeds, accelerations, forces. And all of those are measured off the car, they're telemetered back to the engineers at the track. And then because we need to support that operation at the factory, we connect all of the trackside operations to the factory with a high-speed data link, so that all of that information is available trackside and factory side.
We've obviously had an Internet of Things for over 20 years now at the track, the two race cars. Could be 200 to 300 sensors on those cars, depending on the configuration we have them in. They create about 0.5 terabyte of data per race weekend. So data movement across the world is critical for us.
From a cyber perspective, we mentioned earlier about the importance of data, how data is crucial to us. This data is becoming such a crucial part of our IP, of our intellectual property. So we need to protect that more and more and more. And we know the world is getting more risky and getting more dangerous. So having control of this, being aware of the risk and being able to have processes and systems to make sure it is secure is becoming crucial to our success going forward.
We realise that we're a high-profile team and a high-profile sport with a very high-profile brand. We need to make sure we take our security very seriously.
We race in 21 countries around the world. And before each of these races, I receive an intelligence report from CrowdStrike. And what this gives me is a level of comfort. As I read through this report, it tells me what the potential threats are and what are we doing about it. So it's very proactive, it's looking forward. And as I say, before we go there, we know exactly what we're dealing with, which is the visibility I never had before. And it's only through the relationship with CrowdStrike I have this.
We chose CrowdStrike to be our security partner based on the simplicity of the toolset. For us, we can't afford to have something that's really complex, difficult for us to manage and time-consuming. Over and above that, the services that we get, the support that we get from the CrowdStrike team, just makes it a dead easy decision for us. The fact that you then came on board as a partner afterwards only makes us closer as two companies. Your support team love working with us. They're really bought into the fact of what they're helping to support. And our team just know that they've got the backing and that proactive nature coming from the CrowdStrike team with the reports during a race weekend or previous to a race weekend just becomes that virtual extension of the team that money can't buy. Some of the benefits of the CrowdStrike solution for us is the very lightweight and small installation, very quick, very simple. Not being seen by users is a real big thing for us. The actual cloud-based portal, very intuitive, very easy to use, whether it's the support information, some of the information about threat actors around the world, whether it's just telling us that the systems are actually all good. The onboarding process was seamless for our department.
Mercedes is fundamentally an engineering organisation. So although we're critically dependent upon data and our cybersecurity, we rely on our partners, in particular on CrowdStrike, to make sure that we have the cybersecurity that will ensure our success.
We're in this business to win races. That's what we're about. It's such a nice, simple business model. Therefore, I don't need to be a cybersecurity expert. but what I do know is how important it is to this company as we move forward. So having a company like CrowdStrike to work as a partnership together gives me a massive amount of security, knowing that we're protected as we go forward.